Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. Most times, we try to judge people based on their looks. Beauty is only skin deep, as the saying goes. Moreover, a lady's appearance doesn't tell us anything about how kind they are. So we ask, what constitutes a woman's beauty? Her looks or her character? Let's hear your thoughts. You can call us on 070-806-68014. You can also tweet us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YoVTVC so we can read your tweets. And this show is mainly for young people who are struggling, especially for young ladies in the university who are getting the attention they never got, and they don't understand how to handle it. And many of them are confused on defining who they are as regards to their physical and their internal attributes. So I like to...
And some not getting the attention they feel they deserve.
Yes, and some not getting the attention they feel they deserve. So let's have this conversation, because a lot of young people are in this space and we need to try to share a bit of our stories and help them out. Yes.
So when we got on the show, the first few years on this show, I know I kept saying I didn't want to be acknowledged or identified based on my looks. I wanted people to see what's in my head. And that's because for a long time, I've learned that I've met people that would say, I met one babe, she was so fine, and then I had a conversation with her, and in 30 minutes I know this, I cannot have a conversation with this person because the person cannot reason on the level I want to reason. But that is changing now because social media is creating a different paradigm. People are looking at the body first. People are, I know one-on-one people that have gone to do butt surgery. One-on-one, not one, not two, not three, not four. One.
I only know one. I know one.
One-on-one that they've gotten their body reshaped. Shockingly, one of them is in her 20s. She hasn't even had a child yet.
Hey,
so I worry at what is happening to the next generation and the desire to be perfect outside, forgetting that whatever is outside is temporary. It is at best. Every surgery would only give you temporary fix if the internal is having problems. So, what defines beauty is not your look. What defines beauty...
We'll come to the solution a bit later.
What defines beauty is not your look. And what defines beauty should not be your look. And so don't let your look, the way you look, present good or bad. Because some people say, I'm not beautiful. I'm one of those that I don't have the good looks, but I have brain. That shouldn't define you. That for me is the goal. And I'm a makeup artist, so I make people beautiful. So, yeah.
You people are liars. You will make heaven. So beauty is an English word, Abi. So according to the dictionary, beauty is a combination of qualities such as shape, color, or form that pleases the aesthetic senses, especially the sight. There are other definitions as well, but this one just fits into what we're talking about. I would like us to separate beauty and character. They are two different things. And growing up, you know, the idea of beauty, the way society sees beauty changes from time to time. I remember when we were growing up, it was the Orobos that were beautiful.
Really?
Yes, my time. Oh God, when they wear their school uniform, everything is
shape.
You'll be looking for us inside the uniforms. You know, it was the very plumpy, shapy that was seen to be beautiful. After a while, I think with Agbani and Oluchi, beauty in the African sense changed. That was when people now started seeing, no, I'm just telling you society.
Seeing beauty.
Yes, started seeing beauty as the tall, slim, and that was when some of us now started shining. Because at that other time, it was not our era to shine. So society defines beauty, so to speak, but I have come to a realization that everybody is beautiful. We are all born beautiful. The shape of your nose is different from the shape of my nose. It doesn't mean that your shape is less beautiful than my shape. But we're designed to be different, to fit in collectively, to be, you know, to have variety, so that everybody does not look the same way.
But it's easy for you to say that now.
Young people, no.
Yeah, because a young person is seeing you every day. No. You look made up, you look all together. Yeah, so is that misinformation, what are communicating?
So the problem now is because people do not believe, there is a low self-esteem from the inside. So you do not believe that you're enough. And the way people talk about children, you go visit children, say, this one is finer than this one. You start putting it in the minds of the kids that my sister is finer than me, and they grow with it. When they get outside, they start comparing themselves. You hear people having heated arguments that this one is more beautiful than this one. How? we are all designed to be, we are all beautifully made, designed. So you need to understand from within that you are beautiful, even if you're short or
what
fat
you're saying,
or thin.
Yeah, what you're saying is what we hear. I don't want us to repeat what we always say. I don't want us to continue to reiterate this narrative. We all hear these things. Okay. I'm saying that let us speak. Yeah, let us find the root cause of these things. And you mentioned one, as you're growing up, the fact that people are already, they're putting it subconsciously, so that as you grow up, you start believing that you're actually not beautiful. But there are other factors. Let us now talk about how are we today defining beauty?
Let me even first of all talk about what I understand by what makes a woman look or character, because this narrative has been since when we were children. So when you're a beautiful girl, you dare not have a standard. When you have a standard where you cannot take certain things, where you approach somebody and the man is talking to you and you make certain demands like, oh, Tieniwa, you don't have character. They did not raise you. You dare not. Somebody dares not insult you and you turn back and say, how dare you talk to me like that? It will be about age and a lot of things, and we're not putting it locally now. When we start to talk about the inside and outside thing, yes, there are serious issues, but these were terms used the way I see it to demean women. It was largely used. What makes a man? Nobody bothers about that.
What makes a man handsome?
If you're a beautiful woman and you dare be like, you need to be like this. You can't talk to me like this. You make certain demands. That's how I kept it. That's how I heard. So when I read this, I just remembered back then. While in school, you'll be sitting with your classmates, maybe in a religious gathering, and a lot of people will be saying, fast forward today, they now agree, all of them agree totally.
I'm not clear
either. It wasn't your reality then.
Okay.
What was the reality then was that the girls who wanted certain things in life, who wanted career, who dressed well, who made demands, who were focus-driven and all that, the people felt it's because of their looks or maybe the confidence with which they carried themselves that made them lose character. They merged it completely with rudeness. So when you're demanding and you're clear about where you're focused and where you're going, people will start to say you do not have character.
Okay,
that's the reality with which I grew up in.
And I've seen a lot of separate beauty and character and deal with it differently. Because many times people feel like people that are not, women that are not fine have better character. They use the character to compensate for their beauty. And they say that girls that are fine tend not to have character because they know they are fine. You accept them because of their beauty. But the real issue Mariah wanted us to discuss when she introduced the show is that young girl I see that come and meet me and they say, I want your dress, I want your wristwatch, I want your wig. And I'm asking, what job are you doing? So, and because they are feeling like if I have all of this, I'll be fine. I didn't have it in my 20s. I didn't because I could not afford it. And my eyes were not even there. All I was thinking about was my business. Now, another crucial part is, as a makeup artist, I do miracles.
Please, are you marketing yourself?
No.
Wait.
The reality
are you marketing yourself?
Some people have facial structures that with just a few adjustments, with just a few beauty tricks, would transform them. That's a fact. We can't deny the fact that some people have noses that are bent. Some people have noses that are pointed. That's a fact.
I'll come to you. Okay. I mean, in the makeup room the other day, I saw a young lady. She was passing out for NIC and she came to come and make herself up.
I saw her too.
She was all there trying to get, and I just remember when I was passing out.
I spoke to her.
List on your mind.
That was a fact. I wasn't even thinking. I was like, what in the world? You're passing out. You're going to be marching. You're going to be under the sun.
You're doing a photo shoot.
I'm saying. So, how are young people understanding beauty today?
It's Instagram.
And we are part of the fault. Okay. Some of us are at fault because, yes, we are projecting this perfect look of ours, but we must continually remind them of the imperfections.
The perfect look.
Yeah,
did we shut the confident young girl down to the extent that she now focuses on her external than her internal because we thought we again made this example of her not being a woman of character. Some girls, because they believe that they have that low self-esteem, will take a lot of rubbish just to show that they have character. They will quickly kneel. These are issues that have even come into how women gain the trust of families that they marry into. You fake the character that you do not have because you think you do not have because you don't have the confidence to show your real self. Before it got to beauty, it had taken a lot of things. Okay. You will go and wash plate and do a lot of things. That's the way I am seeing it, the way the reality
You're
is
seeing it a bit
around
different
me.
from what
it's not about a lot of girls know. They pretend.
I wanted to disagree with some. You made a lot of points, by talking about how in your teens, those were not the things that appealed to you. you know. But I also want us to disagree with, to separate it as well, because some young people want to have all of that because they are greedy. They are not content with what they have. Growing up the way we were raised there was time for everything. Yeah. When I was in the university, I remember somebody came to my room and was like, you are face of Dell, so you don't even have a TV in your room. I said, if I get a TV now, when I start working, what do I look forward to? I need to wait. When I start earning money, I can buy a TV. My father did not send me to school to get me a TV. So there's greed, there's oju kokoro. They are looking at you. They are not concerned about your hustle. You sit here every day and you talk about how you go to Ibadan to go and do this, how you don't sleep at night, you are pursuing your rice business, they don't see that. They just see that you're looking fine today, you have this blonde hair, and they want to be like you. That is greed. And we need to nip it at the level of parenting.
What's the way of greed? Probably maybe lack of proper home training sometimes, because some parents, because whether we like it or not, we had faulty parenting. Yeah. Many teenagers, unfortunately, underwent poor parenting. Yeah. So in fixing it now is where we need to tell the real stories, and that's where I want to drive from the point of this conversation too. Those of us that are actually doing it legit must be willing to show the path and share. And stop living only this nice picture-perfect look on Instagram. People must see that you actually had issues of self-esteem. People must know that you've broken up with a few people, that you made poor decisions. People must know.
Okay, so we say it. Do you know what? We say it. I write it. I have dedicated my Instagram page to be a value channel. And I consistently put it, but they don't see that. When I write all those long stories, you will see like 400 likes. When I post slay picture, you will see 1,000, 2,000 likes. Yes. So people gravitate to what they really want. Yes. So yeah, this platform would help us space that message a bit more, but they would gravitate to what they really, really want. And that is the acceptance that they get from looking good. And the society accepts when you look good, they tilt towards you. Yes, they will pander to you. You get more gifts, you get more attention. So as long as we're not ready to back it up with the right, back up our words of the character, all of that, with the action plan later, then we're not serious.
Yeah, we're going to quick break. When we come back, we'll continue this conversation and take a few calls. Stay with us. We'll be right back.